Hi guys, welcome to the How to Crack the Java interview. Today we'll discuss one of the core Java concept when subclass object is created, superclass object is created or not. Can you please tell sir when subclass object is created, superclass object is created or not? Just example, I have a class animal and I have a superclass like animal and subclass dog extend animal. When you try to create the object of a dog class, that time internally animal class object is created or not? Can you please tell sir what is the answer is no. When you create the subclass object, then superclass object will not create internally. When you create the subclass object, it will call the superclass constructor, but it will not create the superclass object. Calling the superclass constructor, it is used to initialize the superclass data member. Okay, okay, we'll see that. If you ask that question in most of the student will give the wrong answer. Okay, we'll discuss that. We'll discuss programmatically. Okay, just example, I have a I have a class animal and constructor animal system dot out dot println animal from the superclass animal from the superclass. Then I have a class dog extend animal. Okay, I have a dog constructor dog system dot out dot println dog from the subclass, and my main class is test demo public static void main string args. Then I'm trying to create an object of dog d is equal to new dog. We'll see programmatically how can you prove that. When you try to create the object of a subclass, it will not create the object of superclass internally. Just example, I have write one system dot out dot println inside the dog constructor. This dot hash code. This dot hash code. What is this dot hash code? This dot hash code, it is indicate the current object hash code, and then super dot hash code. It will also indicate that super class super class object hash code. Okay, one second, I'll write the another statement like system dot out dot println of this dot get class. It will give the current class name. This dot get class, this dot get class, and super dot get class for the super dot get class. We'll see what will the result for this. Okay, here you can prove that. Here you can prove that it is when you try to create the object of a dog class, then animal class is internally created or not. Okay, we'll run the program. We'll see. Right click, run as my Java application. Okay, okay, see. First, when you try to create the, here I am creating the object of a dog class, dog d new dog. Okay, internally it will calling the animal class constructor, means super class constructor, then child class constructor, dog class constructor. Then see, this data hash code and super data hash code both are same. This dot hash code and super dot hash code both are same. This dot get class and super dot get class both are same. Then it indicates that superclass subclass object is created, but superclass object is not created internally in Java. But superclass constructor is executed along with the subclass constructor. It is used to initialize the superclass member variable. It indicates that superclass constructor is execute not to create the object of a superclass here. Means constructor is not responsible to create the object. Only new keyword is the responsible to create the object. Constructor is responsible to provide the initialization of data member. Okay, just example, I will give also another example. Just example, I have a abstract class. My my class extend abstract class, that is abstract class. But we know we cannot able to create the object of a abstract class, but abstract class content constructor, when you try to create the object of that child class, it will call the abstract class constructor, but it will not create the object of abstract class. It is not able to create. Okay, that is the another example. Okay, we'll see that. Let me try to prove same thing. Let me try to prove same thing in memory level proof. Okay, for the memory level proof, I'll show you how memory level proof we can see that. When you try to create the object of a subclass, then superclass object will not create. Just example, for this, try to enable some thread data sleep to my application, then application will getting into the sleep. Okay, system.out.println for the sleep demonstrate, then thread data sleep, I enable that lines. Okay, then my application getting into the sleep for some time, then I can launch some memory level tool. Like actually in Java JDK, built-in tool like Java Virtual VM, which support, that is Java Virtual VM, that is the Java Virtual VM that will support. We can see how many classes are loaded in virtual machine. We can see that how many classes are loaded in the virtual machine and how many objects are created. We can demonstrate easily by using this tool. Okay, I'll that is the tool. Okay, I'll show that tool. Go to the C drive, program file, Java, JDK, then bin directory. Then after that, we'll get that tool, that is Java Virtual VM. Okay, that is the tool. Okay, before that I need to run my program. Once again. I enable that sleep.thread in my application. Then my application will getting into sleep for some period of time. Then I can launch the that memory management tool. That is inbuilt tool in Java Virtual VM, inbuilt tool in JDK. Okay, then I'll show. Okay, let me run my program. Right click, run as Java application, launch. Okay, I run my program, then go to the bin directory, program file Java JDK bin directory, then open that. Okay, after that, then go to the then after that go C drive, virtual VM, then getting into the monitor. Where is my monitor? Okay, yeah, let's, okay, see, one process is created. For when process is coming, let's see, related to my application test demo, one process is created. Process ID is 24832. Okay, then observe carefully here, getting into that. Okay, then after that go to the monitor, then after monitor, then go to the thread dump. Okay, thread dump, then go to the classes area, that is the classes. Then here, then apply some small filter like your package. What is your package? Package is like abc.list. Okay, go to the tool, apply here small filter abc, enter. Okay, see, that is abc.list.dog, that is class name. How many instance? One instance is created. abc.list.animal, how many instance? Zero instance is created. Zero instance is created. Please carefully observe here. It is so what animal, which is the superclass, has no instance. Dog, which is the subclass, having one instance. This memory level proof, you feel like that when you create the subclass object, then superclass object will not create. That is the memory level proof. Okay, in Java, when you try to create the subclass object, internally it will call the superclass constructor, but it will not create the superclass object. It will call the superclass constructor to initialize the data member. Actually, constructor is not responsible to create the objects. Only new keyword is the responsible to create the object. That is today we can discuss that. Okay, in the next video we'll discuss some more important things. Actually, it is very easy, but some of the people are not give properly, not give the answer about that. Okay, we'll go to the next video, we'll discuss more questions.